From all the boasting, you may have gotten the idea that Islamic State in Syria is so 2016.
The coalition to defeat ISIS has liberated very close to 100% of the territory.
We've done a great job with ISIS. We have just absolutely decimated ISIS.
But the latest carnage is a clear signal. The terrorists are not ready to buckle just yet. They've squeezed every drop of profit from the victory they've been craving for so long, from obvious territorial gains to a massive PR push. They filmed their operation and spoils of war from all thinkable angles, it seems. Even with reinforcements, America's proxy ground force, the Kurds, couldn't hold off the surprise onslaught.
Hard-fighting casualties down there, both sides, but we will continue to go after them in the weeks ahead.
ISIL's latest propaganda video even includes a not-so-subtle threat, a skyline view of a government-controlled town. But hold on, just how much of a surprise was this latest ISIL attack, really? Sure, they've moved in under the cover of a sandstorm, but it's not like the Kurds, which are in charge of eastern Syria, didn't know ISIL was on their porch. They have been fighting terrorists in the area for a whole year, but despite their best efforts, to little success. And that could be due to the fact that their effort has been dwindling gradually. Apart from ISIL, the Kurdish fighters have been focusing on skirmishes with the Syrian army and repelling the Turkish operation against them in the north. This plays into the jihadists' hands perfectly, since Assad's forces are not going anywhere, and neither is Turkey, as President Erdogan teased the next phase of what he calls an anti-terror operation in Syria.
We have started active intervention operations against the terror organization in the last couple of days. We will soon come down hard on the terror organization with more extensive and effective operations.
The United States also has been convincing the world it's hell-bent on cleansing Syria of terrorists. Yet, years on, it's their area of responsibility where ISIL strikes, well, with its bloodiest attack in months. And I wonder, could it be because American troops are in fact miles away from all the action?
We don't have a counter-Iranian mission here. We have a defeat ISIS mission.
That competition between all these forces allows for ISIS to play back and forth. Every surrounding neighbor of Syria, and including the Syrian government, have had other enemies to fight and other concerns. ISIS has always come number two. It's a difficult problem. It's also a divided Syria because you have a border region where Iraq's on one side, the Syrian Democratic Forces are on the other, backed by the United States, and the Syrian army, backed by Russia and Iran, are on the other.
There are many players in the Syrian conflict, and all of them are hungry for a geopolitical bounty in Syria. And writing off ISIL early means risking another wave of terrorist resurgence.